शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। डम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। डम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। माथे ऊपर तिलक चंद्रमा, पहने नाग की माला। माथे ऊपर तिलक चंद्रमा, पहने नाग की माला। डमरू की धड़कन पे नाचे सृष्टि का रखवाला। डमरू की धड़कन पे नाचे सृष्टि का रखवाला। निज भक्तन के कष्ट मिटाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। डम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। जटाजूट से बहती गंगा, सबके ताप मिटाती। जटाजूट से बहती गंगा, सबके ताप मिटाती। धरती और प्यासे जीवों की मैया प्यास बुझाती। धरती और प्यासे जीवों की मैया प्यास बुझाती। निज कृपा जग पे बरसाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। निज कृपा जग पे बरसाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। डम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। मंगलकारी नाम है उनका, वो है शक्ति दाता। मंगलकारी नाम है उनका, वो है शक्ति दाता। भव भवसागर से तर जाए वो जो शिव नाम है गाता। भवसागर से तर जाए वो जो शिव नाम है गाता। मोह माया से मन को छुड़ाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। मोह माया से मन को छुड़ाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। डम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। युग युग सोया जीव जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। डम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। युग युग सोया जीव जगाए 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 शिव शंकर कैलाशपति।
समय कैक तारा जब बोले, जल थल नभ में मधुरस गोले। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। समय कैक तारा जब बोले, जल तल नभ में मधुरस गोले। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। तप में ही साचा सुख है, प्याले ना छल बल से। जब तप में ही साचा सुख है, प्याले ना छल बल उसके नाम के बल से जीवन की छतरिया डोले। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय।
कर्म ही साचा ज्ञान योग है, कर्म ही कर जीवन में। कर्म ही साचा ज्ञान योग है, कर्म ही कर जीवन में। कर ले कर्म की उत्तम कीर्ति, दुनिया के उपवन में। न्याय धर्म का बीज तो बोले। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। समय कैक तारा जब बोले, जन तन न बने मधुर रस बोले। ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 ओम नमः शिवाय।
Good morning. Welcome to the meditation, collective meditation, collective Namaskar, Kundalini, and Bandhan. We are going to start today saying the mantra to Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sachat Shri Shiva Parvati Sachat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. Now we are going to have the talk Sri Mataji's in occasion of the Sri Shiva Puja.
Cancer when he died is no more. Because Shiva Tattva disappeared. This was for a puja, the money of the saints. Something was to be made, and he should not have done it. The proof is just there. Now those who knew him, what a fright of their lives. Oh God, now no more of this from us at least. But those who have been surrendered about the money part also, not that I take anything from you, nor do I want anything from you. But still the attitude I am saying is different. They have gone up, they have made money, they are very rich, they are very well to do, they're all right, they get so much blessings. This is the first Navi Chakras detachment. We should start by putting Shiva on top. Every attachment can be attacked with Shiva Tattva. Because Shiva Tattva is brilliant like a diamond. Brilliant. Every facet can be cleansed out. Very simply through our Kundalini awakening and through our alertness. And what after that you can see there are other attachments. Yeah. This is friendship, sympathies. Friendships. Sympathies always go to a person who is in need or something like that. You have no sympathies, have tortured so many people. The other way also could be that you hate someone too much, you love someone too much, some sort of a thing like that. So detachment comes that you do not hate nor you love anyone. You leave it to God. That's a kind of a detachment, that you leave it to God. God, please, that is His response. I am not going to judge. Only thing, I judge them on Kundalini, I awaken their Kundalini. It works out well and good, if it doesn't work out well. So, you have to detach yourself from the responsibility of judging others. Only your judgment is on Kundalini, if it works out, all right. But you are just like a barometer, that's all. Or like a machine that cures. You are not involved into it. So this involvement into personal lives and personal relationships like mother, sister, brother, every sort of a nonsense must be taken out. Now say if your mother is not alright, you must just get after her and see that she is put right. That's very important. Mother has to be alright. If she is not alright, you tell her, I am not going to eat food from your hand. Finished. You get your vibrations on. You tell her that you better take to realization. Otherwise, I will not have anything to do with you. I'll just come see, talk to you, go away. Show that detachment. Be strong. You must cure your mother. Very important, because mother is a part of surgery. It's very important. But many people I've seen just do not know how to resist. You must protest. Go on protesting, one after another. Because that's the greatest thing you are doing for your mother. What else can you give it to her? Anything you give, the whole world has no meaning. Except correcting your mother for the better life, an eternal life, life of God. Then your wife. The wife is a very dangerous situation. If the wife is negative, she'll go on putting into your head things which will work out at an odd time, and you'll be amazed how you slipped out these things and how you said these things. Why should you have done it? Why did you do this? But the wife is to be told that you have to behave yourself, you have to get all right, nothing doing. There's no compromise. You be in another room, I'll be in another room. You should get well. I am not going to have. Because that is even much more dangerous. Because you know, if the woman is catching, then there are very serious diseases in develop with the Mooladhara problem. So you have to be strict with your wife. You should make her. You should say, I will not eat any food with your hand. I will have nothing to do. I will not talk to you. I'll just come and sleep in another room. And you better not touch my clothes. If you don't listen to me, then I have nothing to do with you. You better, I'm your husband. And whatever dharma I follow, you have to follow me. If you don't want to listen to me, then I have nothing to do. The wife can also do the same with the husband, gradually showing indifference in a way that he understands that it doesn't bring love. That's how women corrected men long time back. Nowadays, of course, women, if you give them something, they'll get pleased. Even if there's a keep, as long as you're giving diamonds to the wife, she's quite pleased with the keep. Still in India it's not accepted. But I've seen in the West nobody minds. If the husband has 10 keeps, doesn't matter. As long as he's giving you the money all right, nobody minds it. That's very funny. So, wife's relation, mother's relations, husband's relations, close relations must be correct. Now, children must be guarded. You shouldn't allow your children to go to the wrong things. If they are doing wrong things, they are not coming to Sahaja Yoga, you are duty bound. You should say, I am not going to pay you any money. Nothing to you. I will not see your faces. If you do not take to Sahaja. What else are you going to give to your children but God? You can do it. All can do it. But one should know, I need not do it. So many people say that, Mother, your husband is not so much a Sahaja. It's all right. I know where to bring him in. I know when to bring my children in. Because if they were in, everybody would have said they have floated a family enterprise. As long as they are out of it is a very good idea, especially in India. So, best thing is if they oppose me, I keep all of them out. My brothers, imagine, my own brothers, my own, they all have tremendous respect for me, no doubt. Even my brother said that, thank God you are staying in my room now, so the vibrations will be very good for me. What do you think of my vibrations? Everything he says. But he's not a surgeon. I have given realization to all of them, everything is there. If they are not surgeon, he is a part of this. Otherwise, they will be in charge of money, you see. What money you get, now, come now, this is the money we have, all problems. With all these relations around, you don't know. Somebody will go and say, see, Mataji said so. Oh, that's the daughter of Mataji has said so. That becomes. I don't want all these pressures on my head. That's the best way. I wish our politicians understand that. Never have your relations around. That's the best way to administer. If you have your relations around, then you will never do right things. Or even if you do right things, your relations will spoil it. So, all those who are Sahajogis must know that you should not try to help your relations in a way that they take advantage of Sahaja. Like, if you are a Sahajogi, then you bring your mother and make her sit in front of me. First correct her vibrations. Put her right. And then bring her. Correct my father, correct my mother is not mother's responsibility, it is your own. When they are all right, then as you bring flowers to me, bring your relations as a very good present from your family. That's a much better thing than to be like this, that I have to clear. If one is a Sahaja, all his 3 generations up and down, this side and that side, I have to cure. That means done. Like Mehrotra made me do. So one should detach from these family ties and these emotional imbalances we have, the emotional problems we have, by understanding that the only thing that these people should have is Sahaja. And some people should not be in Sahaja. Like as I said, my own husband and my daughter and my relations, I keep them out. All such people, if there are any, you should not also have them anywhere near the Sahaja. You should be discreet to find out. Although all these my relations are very dharmic, extremely dharmic, very good, very self-respecting, all qualities they have got, everything, ready-made, but they are not in Sahaja. So none of you can say somebody said so, so one said so. It has to be, mother has to say. This detachment has to come. It takes time, especially with Indians. All the time they are worried about their children or a mother or a father. Oh no, and on and on and on and on. See, years together, my son, my daughter, my son, my father. All the time now, by God's grace, so many have got rid of all their responsibilities somehow, through Sahaja or whatever it is. So they are now settled down onto themselves, because you are your own responsibility. So this detachment must be brought, those who are coming to Sahaja. That we are here to get Sahaja blessings, we are going to give blessings. Is that right? You should be in the family, all right, if you want to have Sahaja, you have it. But not to force them on Sahaja. But you can't force Sahaja on them. The stage has come that you have to talk about Sahaja to them. In the beginning I used to say don't talk to them. But those who are useless, if they are not to be brought to Sahaja, tell them you are not good for Sahaja, better not ask. Then they will come. Some people you should show complete indifference. You are incapable, you are no good, you are too materialistic. Then that person will say, I'll prove that I am. All these detachments take place, and then the detachments are at Nabi chakras. You rise up to your emotional side and the heart chakra, and then you have to have the detachment even of a kind of a collectivity that we think is collectivity. I call the fraternity of the bhoots, not collectivity. Always all the useless Sahajogis will form a group, and they will have a very strong objection to everything that is sensible, and they will have suggestions for everything. There has to be no suggestions at all. There are no alternatives, because Shiva is absolute. Once one said is said. You just do it and see, that's the best. Alternatives will be second best or third best or maybe useless. But there is no alternative for Shivaratri. I'll give an example. I told Delhi people that you organize, say, program for 7 days outside with other people. It was sensible because I knew it was to rain. It has to rain also. Rain can be stopped, but it was to rain for all the other villages, you see. We cannot stop them for only Sahajogis. Then, of course, Sahajogis are important, so I said let them be with other Sahajogis. Now they started an alternative, only thinking that, you see, they won't be comfortable, and I mean it was good, but on another level, that they will not be comfortable with Sahaja, another level. But there has to be understanding. If mother has said it, must be done, whatever it is. Even if she says you kill somebody, you have to kill. Keep it like that, to that extent. Keep to the maximum. Even if she says you have to die, you should die. If she says, all right, you tell lies, all right, I'll tell lies. Like Radhaji. She said, what is my punya? What is my papa? I am in his heart. What can I do? Whatever he does, that is Shiva. When it is awakened, you see, it at least recognizes Shiva in me. And it sees that this is Shiva. It understands. Because at Shiva Tattva you don't commit any sins, you are sinless. When you are the spirit, you are sinless. There is no sin in you. If, supposing according to human understanding, if Shiva leaves, a person dies, then he is sinful. Why to leave anybody? Is sinful, isn't it? For all common purposes. Common understanding will think that it is sinful for Shiva to leave the person and make the person die. For example, a lady dies, her children are left behind. Then one can blame Shiva for that see now you went away and these children are now without a mother or without a father, something like that. Because Shiva is sinless. Whatever he does is sinless. So whatever you do is sinless. The idea of sin is finished because who commits sin is your ego. Ego commits sin. But if you have no ego, there is no sin. Because you are not doing anything. You stand in a karma. Say a sun is shining sharp, and somebody wants to stand in the sun. Then he gets burns. This is not the fault of the sun. Sun is shining. That's the job of sun. Whatever is the job of the Shiva, he is doing it. He is not sinful. It's our mental attitude makes us think this is sin, this is not sin. But when we have ego, we are committing sins. If you ask a tiger, you are committing a sin because you are eating a cow. He will say, I never knew what was sin. Sin was, I don't know what sin is. It's a story when some missionaries were going away from a village, you see. So the villagers, poor innocent villagers, they got up to thank him. They said, thank God, when you came here, you told us there is sin. We didn't know what sin was. For innocent people, they don't know what is sin. Because spirit is innocent, it has no sin. It obeys the other source of innocence. So there is no sin for a person who is the spirit. For Shiva there is no sin. Whether he wants to give his blessings to a Rakshasa or to a saint, there is no sin for him. Because he is Bholenath. He is beyond. He is beyond sin. Whatever he does, he is beyond sin. Because ego cannot envelop him. There is no ego.
Sahaja Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's continue offering our heart to the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please open and clean my heart completely. We surrender to you, who are Shri Shiva. And we with full attention, let's put at the Sahasrara and beyond the Sahasrara. Put the pure attention inside you, going up to the Sahasrara. Salutation to Sri Ganesha in all our chakras. Sri Ganesha, you who are the guardian of our mother, we surrender to you. Say the mantra Sri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sashat Shri Ganesha Sashat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Absorbing the vibrations from Mother's talk. Let's do introspection ourselves and ask her, help us to be detached. Let's feel the light of the spirit inside us. In our heart. Let's worship Sri Shiva and Sri Parvati in our heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Salutations to you. Now let's say from our heart. Let's put our right hand on our heart and the left hand to Sri Mataji's photograph. Our Kundalini is today and from today surrender to the Lord Shiva. Sri Shiva, please lift me up. Lift me up. Let's go higher and higher. We are absolutely surrendered to the Spirit. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Mother, please make me complete spirit. Mother, please make me complete spirit. Let's give up all that is not a spirit. Now we are going to have 108 names of Sri Shiva.
श्री शिव के 108 नाम। ओम श्री शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री शंकराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री स्वयंभवे नमो नमः। ओम श्री पशुपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री क्षमाक्षेत्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री प्रियभक्ताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री कामदेवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री साधुसाध्याय नमो नमः। ओम श्री हृत्पुंडरीकासनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जगद्हितैषिणे नमो नमः। ओम श्री व्याघ्रकोमलाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वत्सलाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री देवासुरगुरवे नमो नमः। ओम श्री शंभवे नमो नमः। ओम श्री लोकोत्तरसुखालयाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सर्वसहाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री स्वधृताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री एकनायकाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री श्रीवत्सलाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री शुभदाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सर्वसत्त्वावलम्बनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री शर्वरीपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री वरदाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वायुवाहनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री कमण्डलुधराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री नदीश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री स्वप्रसन्नाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सुखानिलाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री नागभूषणाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री कैलासशिखरवासिने नमो नमः। ओम श्री त्रिलोचनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री पिनाकपाणये नमो नमः। ओम श्री श्रमणाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अचलेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री व्याघ्रचर्माम्बराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री उन्मत्तवेषाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री प्रेतचारिणे नमो नमः। ओम श्री हराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री रुद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री भीमपराक्रमाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री नटेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री नटराजाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री ईश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री परमशिवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री परमात्मने नमो नमः। ओम श्री परमेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वीरेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सर्वेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री कामेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विश्वसाक्षिणे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नित्यनृत्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्ववासाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महायोगिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सदायोगिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सदाशिवाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आत्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आनन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चन्द्रमौलये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महेश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुधापतये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अमृतपाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अमृतमयाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्रणतात्मकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुरुषाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्रच्छन्नाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सूक्ष्माय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कर्णिकारप्रियाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कवये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अमोघदण्डाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नीलकण्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जटिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुष्पलोचनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ध्यानाधाराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ब्रह्माण्डहृते नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कामशासनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जितकामाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जितेन्द्रियाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अतीन्द्रियाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नक्षत्रमालिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनाद्यन्ताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आत्मयोनये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नभयोनये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री करुणासागराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शूलिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महेश्वासाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निष्कलङ्काय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नित्यसुन्दराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अर्धनारीश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उमापतये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री रसदाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उग्राय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाकालाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कालकालाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वैयाघ्रधुर्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शत्रुप्रमथिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वाचार्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री समानाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आत्मप्रसन्नाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नरनारायणप्रियाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री रसज्ञाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भक्तिकायाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री लोकवीराग्रणये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चिरन्तनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विश्वम्भरेश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नवात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नवजेरुसलमेश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आदिनिर्मलात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सहजयोगी प्रियाय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय। चन्दनचर्चिताय नन्दीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मन्दार पुष्प बहुपुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय। शिवाय गौरी वदनाब्जवृन्द सूर्याय दक्षाभरणाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय। पञ्चाक्षरमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते। जयत्वदभ्रमभ्रमध्वजङ्गमश्वस विनिर्गमत्क्रमस्फुरत्रकालबालहव्यवत् धिमिद्विमिद्विमित्रणं मृदङ्गतुङ्गमङ्गल ध्वनिक्रमप्रवर्तित प्रचण्डताण्डव शिवा।
Let the light of the Spirit enlighten all the centers in our Sahasrara. Let's keep attention at the top of the head. Let's surrender our ego and superego. Mother, you are the doer and the enjoyer. Re-establish and nourish our connection with the divine. Mother, please accept our prayers to go deep in our being. Let's stay in complete, thoughtless awareness for 2 minutes. We recognize that our meditation has influence all over the world. Let us for peace of the world and love for all the humankind. Mother, help us establish, nourish, and grow higher and deep in the powers of humility, love, and forgiveness, and give us complete balance. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for letting us to assemble here today to adore you in the form of Sri Shiva. I am not this body, not this mind. I am just this pure spirit. We surrender to you, Shri Mataji. Collectively, let's rise the Kundalini, put on bandhan, and bow to the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. And we are having more music.
शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव
मदो नैव मे नैव माचर्यभाव न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वाच सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां विभुत्वाच सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्ध सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्ध चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं